Hey guys, what's going on? It's Mike here. I just wanted to do a quick little video. It's been a while since I did an update on my ocular migraine issue, otherwise known as migraine with aura. I said that right. Well, I had another one again last night, and but it's been a while. It's been like I keep a log, so it's been like 7 months since I had my last one. And I do keep a log, what I ate that day and the prior days, and just to see if there's any correlation with these things. And I did have a couple things that were interesting to me. Is I did have a banana during the evening, and then I would say like 2 or 3 hours later it triggered. I got the migraine probably around 10 p.m. and I ate the banana around probably 6 or 7. The other thing is I did have a lot of sugar. It was some Easter candy that we had around, and I was like, okay, I want some licorice, red licorice, and there were some Mike and Ike's that, they have colors. They have like, yellow, green, orange, different kind of colors, which I know those food colorings are not that great for you. In fact, in some countries, they don't even use some of these yellow colorings, blue colorings, and things like that. So here in the States, for some reason, I guess they don't think it's a big deal, but I think it might be. It could be something related. I don't know if it was the banana or if it was the food colorings in those candies, or if it was just the sugar in general, because that's the other thing is I did have a lot of sugar that night. And I have been trying to do better by not even messing with sugar like candy and stuff like that. But it could be there's sugar in fruit, and there's just, which I believe that sugar and fruit is probably the better sugar, right? Obviously. But the processed type stuff is just garbage, and you don't really want to be messing with it. But with that being said, the good news on all this, and I haven't reported on this in a while, is the last one that I had prior to the one I had last night is 7 months ago. So what have I been doing differently? Well, I've been taking a baby aspirin every day in the morning when I come to work. I'll just take a baby aspirin, and I don't know. I've read on some forums and some Facebook groups that it works for some people. Interestingly, before I had the migraine yesterday, I did have, some of that, it wasn't Natural Calm, but it was another brand of magnesium. I took a glass of that just because I was getting these stupid muscle twitch, and it was driving me crazy. I'm like, all right, I'm going to try this magnesium because I heard muscle twitching, magnesium helps. So I took this magnesium. That was probably about 2 hours before I got the migraine, which I don't want to blame the magnesium because they say magnesium actually can help reduce the migraines, but I got one, right? And so I get suspicious. I'm like, oh, okay, well, did the magnesium trigger it, But I don't think so. I had a bunch of sugar, and I had a bunch of food coloring in those candies, and mix it with that. If I really haven't been getting the best sleep lately, so there's just a combination of things. But I got this thing, man. I could see the disturbance in my eye, and I was like, oh God, here we go. My panic level went to the moon. And so then I went to lay down, and I fell asleep after about an hour, and I started getting a headache. And typically I don't get the headaches, but I get them in the back. I get them just above the neck, in the back side here. I get them. But then I woke up at 2 in the morning, and I had this headache. It was so bad, and I had the flashes back. They were back. They were in the side of my peripheral vision. I was and then my panic level just set in. Not only do I have this headache in the back, but I got this disturbance going on. So I tried my best not to panic. I was like, okay, I gotta get some sleep. I gotta go to sleep. And so I ended up falling back asleep. I woke up. The eye disturbances were totally gone. The headache was still present. I did take an Advil when I got to work, and it took about 30 minutes, and I'm feeling better. Obviously, I wouldn't be doing this video if I didn't feel better, because, yeah, I just didn't feel that great. And I typically, like I said, I don't normally get headaches after the Aura. But lately, the last couple times, I'm starting to kind of get them more. And it's not like, I don't think they're excruciating to the point where, you know, I've heard some migraine sufferers, they get them so bad that it says they cannot even function. Mine wasn't to that level. I don't want to downplay or over exaggerate my headache, but it didn't feel good. I gotta say, it did not feel good. And the whole stress of it all with the, you know, the zigzags and all that stuff. And then the fact that it came back at 2 a.m. from like 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. It did go away. I think it went away like the typical 30 minutes from 10 to like 10:30, but like 2 a.m. comes around, I'm waking up with this headache, and then I kind of get up and I'm like looking, I'm like, oh my God, is this thing happening again? It was just like right there. So it went away. I feel better, but cautious. I'm cautious. Like, I do not want to trigger these things. If you guys stumble up on this video and there's anything you guys can think of as far as triggers, things that you've figured out that are commonalities, please drop them below. I think it could help, not only help me, but help all of you that are actually reading the comments. Because I find that on these videos, like with any YouTube videos, you can learn a lot in the comments. You know, a lot of times people come on there and they think they know what they're talking about, but then you go to the comments and like, man, you get some knowledge. Now, you can't believe everything you read in these comments, but you know, hey, you might catch something in there that might resonate with you. Anyway, my phone's ringing now. I'm gonna have to answer it. So if you guys can like and subscribe to the video, comment, I would really appreciate it. So I'll talk to you guys later.